that's not in tune. Why? Because I have not stretched the strings. I just finished putting the strings on this 2020 Gibson Les Paul Tribute, and they are fresh as fresh can be. So the nature of this video is how to stretch your strings. And yes, you can use tools and things like that, but good old-fashioned muscle power will win the day. And the way I like to do it is like this. Okay, I'll grab each string in turn, give it a good pull. You can kind of sense where the limit is on that note. I'll put up another video on exactly how that works. Okay, onto the 5th string, onto the 4th string, onto the 3rd string, 2nd and 1st in turn, okay? And that's wonderful. Well, it's there. Am I concerned about it being out of tune? Not at all. Once again, that was one good stretch. One stretch. That's more or less in tune. So that was one stretch. Dos stretch. Now the way I'm doing this is, it's a technique that I've developed like over decades, literally, just to expedite the process of stretching a string. Obviously we're out of tune. So I'll tune it up again. Okay, so that was down a few cents on the A string. I use the an A pitchfork, A440. It's my reference. You can use anything you want, but and you notice no digital tuners or any other equipment. It's just experience, and so you can learn to do it too. It's just one string reference to the other. Open strings, you learn what to listen for, and you really shouldn't need anything as far as a really super sensitive tool or tuner on a regular basis, except when you're playing live. If you're playing live with other musicians, you got to have something to keep your everybody on the same page. That's a given. Okay, so that's great. So that was stretch number 2. And one more time. See, you can tell by the stability of the tuning whether this is stretched out enough. Simple as that. Beauty. One final thing is that wherever the string changes direction, whether it's over the saddles at the bridge or across the nut or at the tuners, we're going to give that a little bit of help. We're going to make sure that those strings are locked in. Use the low E as an example. So I just made sure that the excursion from one angle to the next is locked in, or tight, you might say, over around the tuner, over the nut, at the bridge. Did it make any difference? Couple cents, yes it did. Okay, and not to labor the point, but I'll go through each string in turn and make sure that they're all settled in properly. A good stretch, plus doing that, will make sure that your strings are in tune, stable. Of course, a little bit of lube doesn't hurt, you know. That's the heat. Now, different kinds of guitars will require different kinds of prep to be stable as you play them. And of course, if you're familiar with Gibson products, they have their quirks. Let's just say that. But all guitars have their quirks. And one thing I want to point out, which I've done in other videos before, is this. Okay. Totally normal sitting position. I'm going to take that G string. What the heck was that? You heard it. I'm going to try that one more time. Guitar is more or less in tune, yes? Okay. That G string. It went from about a semitone down up to normal pitch again. This is the effect of heat on your strings. If the guitar is not set up properly, that is, the nut has to be cut properly, the bridge has to be working properly, everything around the guitar has to be nailed down and battened down to make sure with a good setup, it stays in tune and the strings can move across the nut, move across the bridge, and be held securely at the tailpiece, whatever kind it is. Okay? Huge differences. That's the importance of a great setup. Anyway. My name is Steve. This is GuitarNiche. As always, play loud, have fun, have a great day, like and subscribe, and read the description below for some great resources. And have a great day.